This will be a demonstration of the split stance press from the highest position. Now, as with all of these techniques involving the bands or a cable machine, I'm going to be set up in my high spot. That means probably taller than my head. So if I have a wall anchor system like I have here, you're going to be on the high position. If you have a door anchor system, your anchor will be closed in the door up here. If you're using a cable machine, you're going to make sure that it's above your head. Now in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my handle here. It's going to sit across the center of my palm at a slight angle. So it is not sitting in my hand this way. If you can see, it is going to be sitting slightly angled so that it's moving. The best way to express this would be in my hand, kind of like so. Like so. Now, our hands are designed more or less to grip this way. They don't so much grip well this way because this is hard on our wrist. But if we have a slight angle on that grip, you're going to find that having the pressure on the heel of your palm here is going to feel much better. So, what I'm going to do, place this in my hand, like so. I'm going to get on the ball of my back foot. Now in this motion, I'm going to start with either my thumb down in the front, shoulder blade back. So what I'm not going to do is be like this, where this is rolled forward. I need my shoulder blade back and down. Other hand's going to either be extended out in front or it's going to be elbow high position. As I push with this hand, my thumb is going to go from an upward position to a downward position, like so. And this arm, my elbow, is going to come back to meet my hip. So it's going to look like this. From here, driving down, resisting. This toe is doing a lot of pushing. This knee is rocking to accommodate my balance, but there isn't a lot of weight on this front leg. I'm keeping my eyes level, and I'm working very hard to maintain this flat position and not this rotated position. So shoulder blades down and back and packed in. Rotate. Rotate. Just like so. On the other side, elbows high, tuck. You can see here how I'm keeping this elbow attached to my hip and this thumb points down. Rotate, down. Rotate, down. Rotate, down. Now when this arm comes back, this elbow meets my hip. That helps keep my shoulder in position. Driving forward, back, driving forward, just like so. Now I want to make sure that this anchor is behind me and moving past me so the band or cable is not moving around me. So again, elbows packed into that rear hip, arms extended, rotate, pack it in, rotate, pack it in, rotate, pack it in. And as you can see, there's a slight side bend. Now my weight is against this. So typically in these techniques, this is going to be where you can have the highest load because you got your weight behind it. And you're going to find that when it's on the lowest area, that's going to have the most resistance. So pay attention to that. So here, if I'm pushing straight ahead, my hand's going to go straight ahead. But if I'm pushing down, my body's behind it. I'm going to be pushing downward, downward, downward. Same thing here. I'm going to start from this position, pushing downward, downward. But what I'm not doing is rounding, keeping my chin in a neutral position, slight side flexion, not extreme. I don't want my hips shifting under me. I want to stay as stable as possible. So this has been the press downward from the high position, split stance.